The Street Fighter 6 community has been actively debating modern versus classic controls since the game's release. At times, the discussion gets heated, especially when players express strong opinions, often through tweets such as this: "Please ban modern from competitive play. It makes the game so lame." But what exactly makes modern control scheme appear ban-worthy to some? Well, in order to address this, we have to dissect the advantages of modern controls. So how modern controls works is that there are 3 buttons and a special button. So you have a light, a medium, a heavy, and a special. The specials also can be modified by also doing a direction. So I can do down for a down special, forward for a forward special, and back for a back special, and neutral for a neutral special. And then you also get access to being able to do supers by doing 2 buttons, which is special and your heavy, right? What having these easy inputs for special moves does, it basically grants me instant reactions. If a character were to throw a fireball and then drive rush after it, I can essentially just do this. Then it also allows me to do this as well too. If I'm playing neutral, I don't have to worry about doing a DP motion because I can just do forward and special, and that's my DP. If they jump, I can anti-air. So with modern controls, my mental stack becomes less, and I essentially force the opponent to slow down their game plan. So that's what makes them so good. Undoubtedly, modern is strong. However, is it potent enough to justify a ban? Well, not quite, as it comes with its own sets of flaws. So the flaws of modern is the fact that if I do the auto super, my super does less damage. So if I do the instant super, it automatically scales to 80%. It's not just the super damage I'm losing out on. I'm also losing out on combo damage. Because I only have 3 buttons, Capcom has removed the buttons that give characters certain damaging options. So with Jury, off a standing medium punch, I can only get a standing light kick. That's the most damage I would get off a standing medium punch in modern. Now if I'm in classic, I can do standing medium punch and a crouching medium punch in the DP, which does more damage. That button is not available in modern. There's a damage penalty, not just with the supers, but with the loss of normals. There's also a damage penalty when it comes to set play. If I were to activate Feng Shui, I don't get access to the double overhead setup in modern, because all I have is jump roundhouse, and jump medium kick. I don't get that setup. So you lose out on set play. It's apparent that Capcom put substantial thought into designing modern controls. It's not just a mindless mechanic for players to exploit at will. The actual issue doesn't lie within the control scheme itself. It's more about the community's reluctance to adapt their playstyle. As a community, can we stop calling for bans on elements that aren't inherently flawed? Instead of asking for bans, let's encourage the adoption of new gameplay elements that enhance accessibility and comfort, especially for newer players, because overall it's going to lead to more growth for the scene. Now, speaking of newer players, if you guys want to level up your game, I have a video that's going to pop on screen about the 5 things that beginners should know whenever it comes to this game. And I also have another video that will pop up showing you the secret that you need to know in order to be effective at this game. So go ahead, check them out, and I'll see you guys in another video.